Hey, what's going on everyone? This is Sarcher. Going to be showing you guys a practice scrimmage that I had with my boys over at AOD. This is getting some of our newer recruits ready for our 4 versus 4 squad rush ladder here at TWL, which is Team Warfare League. And the rules here are going to be a little different than what you guys have been seeing in my previous clan matches. The ones that I've been showing you was the 5 versus 5 Assault League, and that was a little different. In that previous leagues that I've been showing you, it's been only assault classes only. In this one, you can actually use any class to your disposal, and you have more of a kit choice here than the previous ones that I've been showing you. And as you see me here running the Recon, we're going to be taking the right. I'm taking the right flank, and my boys are kind of spreading out. Same rules apply. We want to cover up as much map ground as possible. Notice this guy following behind me here, and I'm going to finish him off with my MP443. So yeah, the rules are a little different. Here you cannot use the Gustav and or any type of explosive if you're on the attacking side to either crate bash the objective or take down a building. So there's rules against that. When you're on the attacking side, you cannot use any explosives on the objectives. Another thing is, I believe it's the noob tube is something you cannot use as well. I might have to actually go over that. I don't actually play in this ladder. Reason being is because the dates that we usually have matches on don't line up with dates that I'm free. And so I hardly, if ever, get to participate in the match for the 4v4 ladder. But in this case, these guys are going to go ahead and have their match soon, so we're practicing getting them all ready for it. And just going to go over some tactics, basic strategies that happen here on 4v4. I'd say it's more on a miniature scale compared to the ones that we've had or I've showed you before. But again, most of the same rules apply. Here you're going to see more of a kit choice than my previous one, so it's not just assault. You're going to see medics running around, and me using the Recon, of course, which doesn't really, it's not really the common class to pick. Only if you're going to be using the motion mines to your advantage, as you see me using here. But in most cases, usual teams will go the medic route or assault, which are the two typical ones here. You're going to see me throw some C4 on my own objective, but I'm doing that for a safety precaution. It's allowed on the defensive side, but attacking, you cannot use the explosives to do something like that. And so it's more, I did it as a sacrifice because I knew there were so many guys on here. You see me going ape right now, taking as many guys as I can down with me. And so another thing that is also banned from the league as well is the M60 due to its overpowerness. But I think they might have changed the rule only because the M60 was fixed with the most recent patch. And so that might have changed as well. It's been a while since I've actually checked the rule list. I guess I'll have to do that soon if I'm ever going to want to compete or participate in this ladder. But typical tactics that work are going to be your sound as usual, always using sound to your key, but speed here is very important. You want to make sure that you lock onto the enemy and call out their positions as quick as you can for your guys that are running on your same team to kind of lock onto their positions. And you want to get an idea of where the enemies are at. You're only dealing with 4, so it's not that hard, but you always want to know where every person's position is at, not just the enemy but your team as well. And you got to react quick. So as you see me here, I'm going to try to pick off this guy, but I missed that shot, so it puts me in a very dangerous situation. Try to go for the shot again, miss again, so I'm already cornered and they got me there as you see. So you gotta have to make sure that you're always quick in your reaction times, and you want to make sure you have somebody watching the objective as well. As you see me here, I have to come in to kind of get everyone off the crate and disarm it to try to keep us from losing the match. Now here, when you determine the winner of each match, it's best out of 5, and so depending on how many crates you take. So the team that takes the most crates, best out of 5, wins the match. And so you want to try, when you're on defense, to keep them from getting in there as much as you can. And that's only going to be possible with really good communication. Also making sure that you're playing with the same players consistently so you know their strengths and weaknesses and making up for that as well. And so here you see us, we actually were able to hold up a nice defense there. And kind of overdid it with the Recon. So I'm going to switch kits only so we can be I can actually simulate more of a realistic clan match, because most players in a clan game won't be running an SV98. And so here you're going to see me run with the assault class, and we're on the attacking side now. Team is switched. Now we got to try to get at least 3 crates. If we take 3 crates, we win the game. And so we're going to try to get to our objective quick. Here you see some guys trying to hold up a nice defensive wall over on our right flank, and they do pretty well. I'm going to try to sneak over real quick. As you see me there, that's kind of a dangerous position, but I'm going to hold up against the wall here, only for a brief moment, catch the guy that was watching the crate, because there's always a guy watching it. And I can hear a guy on my left side. I can hear him hiding somewhere. I'm going to pick him off there in the recycling bin, I believe. And I'm going to switch kits. I've mentioned this in some of my videos. You want to use kits to your disposal that are laying around, but only if you have a reason to. So I saw that there was a Recon in there, and I picked up his kit because he had, of course, motion sensor mines, and so I'm going to use that to our advantage. And it's a good thing he's running shotgun, because this is a really good weapon to use for close quarter. You might have teams run this kit layout. Actually, there's some good teams that run shotgun with the Recon kit, which is really good for this kind of situation where you're always up close and up front. And so here you see us take the objective, so we're good. We have 1 down. We have 2 more to go we want to get to. And once we take that objective, we're going to kind of pick off as many as we can that are still in our uncap, and try to regroup and re-strategize how we're going to be pushing up for the next objective. So the next one just opens up right now, and so I'm going to have my guys move up here as I trail behind them, trying to see if I can use the right flank to my advantage as they take the left. Again, when you're attacking, you want to make sure you attack from all directions instead of trying to group up too much. You don't want to stay in one group. So always have flankers on both sides, and try to flank around, if you can, the back, or cut up the middle, so you have most of the areas covered as well, so you know where everyone is at. That's the general idea here, is to pinpoint as many enemies as you can. So here you see me using the shotgun to my advantage, and I pick up the assault kit laying there for a reason. Again, you want to make sure there's always a reason for why you pick up kits. Here I'm going to throw some ammo down so I can get some more sensor mines up, and as well more ammo. So we're looking in pretty good shape here. You see my guys over there working the spawn, and a buddy of mine here, we're just kind of cornered up in this wall here. We should actually be spread out, but I think we're in good shape, so we're just going to finish this game and move on to our next as well. Anyways, the next match is our final push, and we already have 2 crates, so we have 1 more to go. And I'm just going to reiterate what I went over. When you're playing in small clan matches like this, where there's not a lot of players and it's more personal and up close and up front, key things you're going to have to rely on is speed. You want to make sure if you're going to get to an objective, you get there quickly and efficiently, covering all flanking routes as much as you can. Using kits to your advantage. If you have to pick up a kit, to use it, whether it is to throw down a medic pack or an assault kit, go ahead and do that, but do it quickly. Everything has to be precise and quick. And last but not least is communication. You want to make sure you have communication down to a point where you call out something and your guys that are playing on your team know exactly where that is at. So taking all of that information into consideration, also make sure you watch the other clan matches that I have for the other information that I share on those, because they also carry out into this as well. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the last parts of this match, and I will see you guys later. Stay tuned on my channel at King Kuma Forever. Take care, guys.
To your left there, Rec.
Hang on, you. The last guy.
Probably going into defuse, watch it.
Come on, guys, we need to attack that objective. I'm close now. Take them out. Outpost secure. Good work, man.
Thanks for helping us practice.
It's fun.
All right, good luck, guys.